Well, hello, hello, hello. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food with clean intermittent fasting and back to my OMAD. That's right, I've been doing 2MAD for the last couple of weeks, and a few days ago I started going back to OMAD. So I eat whatever I want, that one meal a day. That's it. That's it, Dottie. Gotta stop it, and that's it. Put a fork in it, so to speak. And usually the last thing I have is an orange. So I guess I'm putting a fork in the orange. Oh my. But it seems to be working out. I like it better that way. It feels more clean because I'm a foodie, I'm an addict. And so as soon as I would have my first meal of the day, my break fast meal of the day, I'm just sitting there like counting the minutes until I can have that next bite with the second meal. And that's no, that's not good for my mental health because it just perpetuates the whole focus on food and having to wait and why wait. And so if it doesn't fit into the OMAD, too bad, too sad, girlie. Next time, maybe. So, anyway, that's been the first couple of days were a little bit, like, oh, God. And then I got over myself. Isn't it about getting over yourself? How are you doing with your food this summer? I found that because I have air conditioning, that I could still eat a hearty meal when it came time to eat. Some people can't eat in this weather, but as an older woman, I've been practicing smaller portions of the protein with my meal. So I'm already used to that. Like some people say, I can't eat heavy when it's like this. And it's like, I know that. And so I don't know, whatever it is that I'm doing, the focus is on the salad, the fresh fruit, which recently has been an orange at the end of the meal. And sometimes earlier in my meal, I will have another piece of fruit. I was doing peaches, but then I don't know, the batch that I got, it went from hard as a rock to overripe and gross on the inside. So rather than spend, $6 for three peaches that all were like that, there was just, they weren't like an advertisement for them by any means. I'm sticking to things like oranges. I'm a golden delicious person. Every now and then I'll have a banana. It's got to be just a notch past light green. I like my bananas kind of unripe, as it were. And so I've just been sticking to things like that. Although I used to eat watermelon, it had to be hot, 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 hot out. But I haven't been buying it at all this season. I don't even know if I bought it last season. So, anyway, you know how our foods come and go, our favorites come and go. Um, I'm a Wagyu burger or Wagyu, however you pronounce it. I do like that kind of protein. They come in. I can get a 4 pack. I think it's Capitelli. Usually it's like $9 or $10 for a 4 pack, and each one I think is 4 ounces. So that's perfect. That and a salad as the first part of the meal. Then sometimes like the orange, sometimes a dessert, um, like a soft serve. Sometimes a bag of popcorn. It's all good, and it that's just how I'm eating these days. I did buy a loaf of bread today. If you're just tuning in, just know that there's an eccentricity that goes along with watching me. A loaf of bread. She bought a loaf of bread. Can you believe it? It's true. And rustic, the seeds and grains. I don't know if you have it where you are, but I did have the next to the heel. The heel wasn't big. Usually I like a heel. And with butter and peanut butter, small, in my meal today. And then tomorrow, I absolutely positively must have a grilled cheese. Ever get that way? So I'm going to have a grilled cheese on this bread, Havarti cheese with some cayenne bacon in it. So it's a grilled bacon and cheese with some Cape Cod chips, the 40% less fat. It's just one of those things. It's just my body said that's what you have to have. So I'll have that. And I've got these really pretty square bubble glass salad plates. And I always have to have my baby butter lettuce on that salad plate. Another one of my eccentricities. So I'll have Olivia's organic baby butter lettuce with some sprinkles of blue cheese, some slices of avocado, and wait for it, the macadamia nut oil. That is such a delightful, light, elegant, but yet so simple salad. Some people might put things like walnuts on it. Some people might put things like slices of pear on it. But it's just so elegant and yet simple. It's like you could make it. It's like you could make it, and it just to me it's so 4-star in the sense of wow, the flavors are delicious. It's light, it's delicate. I love baby butter lettuce if you've ever had it by Olivia. Very good. And so I will have it with that. The reason I'm not having it with any cottage cheese or sliced pears is because that will be my dessert tomorrow. My end of the meal will be, because the pears will be ripe tomorrow. So it'll be sliced pears or chopped up little pears in the Good Culture cottage cheese, full fat, that I got at Whole Foods. They have been out of cottage cheese for the last 2 weeks. We have been too at my store. We were getting the little cups, the 2% cups, and we've been out of them. So there was a sign at Whole Foods and it says, "We apologize. We just can't get this product." And so I will not buy Daisy. I did not want to buy 460 or 365 Whole Foods cottage cheese. There's still stuff in it. I mean, when you read the back of a cottage cheese container, I want to see, cheese, enzymes, sometimes guar gum, salt. I don't want to see, cellulose added. I don't want to see chemicals. I don't want to see other things that they put in to make you think that it's this delicious cottage cheese the way, great grandma would have churned it on the back porch. No, they put so much junk, and it's so disappointing because it's like cottage cheese. Don't mess with it. Some people like it just the way that it is. If you're adding all that crap to it, I don't need a chemical dairy product. I'll just go without. I could buy plain yogurt for that price, but for that amount of ingredients. And so I love my Good Culture. So I'm working on one tub of the whole that was left, 16-ounce container, and I've got a couple of the 2% cups left. And then, I don't know. So tomorrow is my day off. I will do the quest for the cottage cheese. It's what it ends like. And I don't know if it's this way everywhere or just because we're on Cape Cod and it's a summer place and there's 10 times as many people going for the same good quality item that I might want, like in the Good Culture. So shout out to Good Culture. Best cottage cheese that there is. If you have tasted a better one that's not a chemical time bomb, put it in the comments, and I'll give it a try, because I'm always curious to see what else is out there. But that so far is the winner for me. So I will have that tomorrow. Oh, I will have a little granola on top of the cottage cheese and pears with some sliced almonds. And when I buy granola, I love the Kodiak, I love the Michelle's, and I think those are the two brands that I'm working off of these days. So that's what's going on here. It's just a hot summer. Today and yesterday were number 10 Chamber of Commerce days. Perfect, beautiful. You want to bottle it up for like February and just have it and just say, yeah, this is what it was like. I've sat on my deck a couple of times. I've had naps on my deck in the sun. And so that was the purpose of the deck chairs that I got. I got these oversized deck chairs with lots of cute little cushions from BJ's, no less. It was online. It wasn't in the store. And BJ's is a box store. If you're not familiar with it, it's a Costco wannabe. And so it's been nice to have a couple of moments out there in the sun, just a couple of moments, and so I've been enjoying that. I'm working every other day so I can be gentle to my back. I have a day of rest and then a day of working. Seems to be working until something is done with it. The wheels of the medical field are so slow that it's like incredible. It's like I have to wait 3 weeks to talk to the doctor. That's not getting the treatment. That's just talking to the doctor that will do a treatment. So it's taking a long time. And it takes patience. But whatever. So, life on life's terms. I'm enjoying everything. I still eat simple. Back to 1 meal a day. It just works for me. I do miss things like, the soups that I would make, the stews that I would make, getting a nice rotisserie chicken, having that a couple of nights, and then turning it into chicken with rice soup. I think chicken with rice soup is my favorite. Turkey with rice is my real favorite, but I'm not buying any turkeys anymore. So, although I did defrost an Italian sausage, a double length one, so I think I will have capatavi, the corkscrew pasta. I think I will make like an American chop suey, except sausage chop suey for like 2 meals. Just with a little fun, but I'll make it simple. I'll use a jar of spaghetti sauce, the pasta, the melted mozzarella on top with I'll slice up the sausage. Just simple little dishes. Have it with my salad. I've got the baby butter lettuce. I've got the regular salad with some organic Bib lettuce that I bought at Whole Foods, along with the spring mix organic that I got from Whole Foods, and the crumbled blue cheese, the usual stuff, the red cabbage on top, the Bragg's dressing, my one and only go-to, that mixed with some extra virgin olive oil. So it's still simple. I don't get sick of my choices. I look forward to them, fortunately. But the hankering from the grilled cheese came out of nowhere. So, I'll be thinking of other things to do with the bread. Fortunately, it doesn't have a ton of slices in it, so it only lasts a few days. And then it'll be out of my system, and we just move on to the next, because there's always a next in what I would like or desire. So that's it for me. No complaints. Just doing the do, working, enjoying the beautiful weather when it's not humid, which is today, the number 10 Chamber of Commerce day. loving my food. That's it. I will go on the good culture quest tomorrow. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you here next Friday for the next Friday installment. Can't believe it'll be August 1st. Rabbit, rabbit. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.